Look at the Tiger, man. He's really out here walking. Look at this. This is a W, man. Wow.
All right, King Jordan, go enjoy that Tiger, my man.
All right, then. Hey, y'all take care. Thank you so much.
I've been a witness since I was 10 years old. I watched the game change. I witnessed the crowning of a king bring a city to life and prove every hater wrong. But now I'm ready to get out there. I waited long enough. I want to be witnessed. Witness me drop a 20-piece, 30-piece, 50-piece, win regional, sectional, state, take over a city, my city. Witness me change the game. Nah, scratch that. Change the world. Witness me pick my teammates up. Witness me and my friends at the top on the cover of every magazine. Witness me become your favorite hooper's favorite hooper.
Witness me outwork you. Witness me study hour.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at center, standing 6'8", number 5, Precious Achiuwa. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 21, Cam Reddish. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 24, Lauri Markkanen. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 3, Bradley Beal. The head coach of your home team. Make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With 2 All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Bradley Beal, not just a shooter, he's a scorer, and his footwork is a huge part of that. He said, I'm not the tallest player in the world, so I have to find ways to get my shot off, using my quickness, my step backs, and my footwork to be able to get open.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Well, they're struggling to make a move, despite a commendable effort on their part.
You know, right now for Washington, they're going in the wrong direction. The good news, it's still super early in the season. Lots of games still to be played and lots of time to flip the switch.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Dwight Powell out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for Cleveland, we've got Cam Reddish. Bradley Beal's out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Achiuwa in at the 5, roaming the paint. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, B.A., it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
And it's Irving missing. Markkanen finds Beal. And here's Achiuwa. Outside Garland. Pass to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Wizards. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Here's Garland. The Wizards making their last shot. Down low. And a nice finish on the layup.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markman. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
It's Warren on the wing. Right side, Murray. Gordon outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Warren. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end. You know T.J. Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
Now here's Beal. Last game for him, he had 14. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Powell. Back to Irving. Driving inside. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Powell with a steal. And the Wizards on the break. Pass to Murray. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Irving. Garland with the defensive effort. You know, Grant, looking at Warren's precision shooting, he's used it to pull off some pretty staggering scoring performances.
Yeah, a few guys have had over 50 points in a single game before. When he gets in the zone, Warren can have a huge impact. But you know, it's the result of a ton of hard work developing that solid shooting.
Now here's Irving. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Warren, the pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Warren. Clock at 4. Over Achua. Deflected. Garland against Irving. Garland, the pass to Achua. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Now here's Gordon. Driving in. He can't hit that time. Beal with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading. Marking it outside. Achua finds Garland. The floater. Three-pointer. Beal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is Beal's game. A fantastic catch and shoot guy. He wastes no time in getting it out of his hands.
Timeout, timeout. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now a timeout called by Washington. When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. Now, when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Olynyk passes to Smart. He got a piece of it. Outside Tate. Pass to Garland. Back to Tate. Washington trailing. Smart outside. Pass to Johnson. And there's a 3-second violation. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Washington, 3rd.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
To the inside, Achua with the dunk.
Such incredible house force finishing. It allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Outside Johnson. It's Smart on the wing. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Missed inside.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Curry against Garland. 12 seconds left in the first. Outside Tate puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got to start too.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for Washington, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Marcus Smart, then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Curry in at the point. And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Windler, guarded by Olynyk. Garza. He can't get that one to fall. And Washington the other way now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Outside Johnson, pass to Zubac. It's Smart on the wing. He's covered by Tate. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's Smart missing. Well, Cleveland's shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Zubac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Washington calls timeout. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Webb, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff would fly on the playground, but, you also are getting paid to play on the playground. There's no technicals on the playground either, BA, but the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't do nothing. You want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Gordon finds Murray. Back to Gordon. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gordon's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Wagner. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the right side. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Here's Warren. And it's Windler with the rebound. The Cavs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Reddish. Here's Windler. Markkanen with it. He's covered by Warren. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Markkanen. Markkanen's got his first 2 points of the night.
marketing is making this, it boosts his aggressiveness, and it helps him fire up, too.
Murray, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
No, I mean, such a lethal scorer. Bradley Beal continues to improve. I mean, in addition to his scoring, a capable passer, I mean, he's focused on becoming a better playmaker as well.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Windler from outside the arc. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss.
Outside Murray. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Reddish. He's covered by Warren. Offensive rebound. Here's Windler. Pass to Reddish. 5 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Beal doesn't just look to score. He also looks to involve his guys.
Yeah, B.A., and that's what real leadership is. It's coming from Beal. And knowing this will help team chemistry, wanting to make his teammates better players.
Now here's Warren.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
They kick it out to Murray. And again, Washington, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Beal outside. Marking it outside. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Back to Metu. Lays it up and banks it in. Metu's got his first points of the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Irving, the pass to Murray. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
The Wizards making a switch here. Zubats, he's checked in for Powell. Olynyk comes in for Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Warren. And Smart subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North, joining countrymates like SGA, RJ Barrett, Brandon Clark. Really impressive.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq How do you think Cleveland played?
You guys know I appreciate when the team takes a attack in the painted area. Get those high percentage looks that maybe tend to happen.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, you gotta like what we're seeing from Precious Achiuwa.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Here's Garland. Bradley Beal's out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Achiuwa. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Gordon, the pass to Irving. Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Achiuwa passes to Garland. To the paint. Murray finds Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers. For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Irving against Markkanen. Got a hand on it.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
And it's Garland on the drive. That one goes. Count it. Garland's got his second basket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Irving. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Irving's got 5 points.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. But that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Achiuwa. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Irving. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Garland. Back to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Over Warren. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Here's Reddish. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Murray passes to Irving. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Cleveland calls timeout.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Zubats, he's checked in for Powell. Olenek comes in for Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Curry in for Jamal Murray. Here's Metu. Here's Beal. And he gets the bucket. Beal's got 5 points. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer Kyrie Irving.
Got it.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Pass to Reddish. Shoots over Johnson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Reddish has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling out. We didn't see this in the first half.
Now here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Irving. Buries it down low.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Garza, he's guarded by Irving. Garland for 3. Washington with a rebound. On the wing, Curry. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash are 2 notable players to come out that region.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
He misses the free throw. Tate's checked in for Metu. And a change for the Wizards. Smart's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Beal's got room. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Curry passes to Smart. Puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot.
The accuracy of Smart's shooting makes him a threat from anywhere. This time he finds a look in the mid-range.
Beal, the pass to Tatum. Garza, he's guarded by Zubac. Pass to Beal. Now here's Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup is good. Garland's got 8 points.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
To the inside. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for Washington, Aaron Gordon is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Irving in at the two-guard position. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Reddish.
He's done almost no damage to the three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Pass to Achua. Garland up top, defended by Murray. That one's good. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. Washington shooting at about 44% so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Irving. Oh, rejected by Beal.
Excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Bill seems to be a step ahead of the opposition.
Second shot opportunity, and Achua with a lay-in. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. The all too common basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Markkanen against Gordon. Markkanen, the pass to Garland. Here's Reddish. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for Washington. Warren comes in for Johnson.
TJ Warren.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Murray against Garland. A step back shot, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Beal. That one drops for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Known for being a knockdown shooter, Bill has great confidence in his ability to connect from the mid-range.
Powell outside. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland.
That's his
third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Beal against Irving. They kick it out to Murray. Clock is at 3. Over Garland. Murray, no good.
With the deep playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Here's Reddish. He's covered by Warren. Reddish misses.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Outside Irving. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the lay-in. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Achua finds Beal. Here's Reddish. From deep. Beal, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Irving against Beal. And that one's good. Irving.
And this is Irving at his best. Aggressive, locked in, looking for a shot.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Beal. No good there. Great D that time from Irving. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Beal with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's the floater. Beal, no good. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Warren, the pass to Irving. Shot from the top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You're right. You take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many.
Beal outside. From 13, give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Look, at times, there's no defense for Beal. Even if you're in his jersey, he keeps his shot high, so you can't get to it.
Lets it go from 11. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
Garland against Irving. Here's Beal. And he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Offensive rebound. Gordon can't hit. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
"12 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Monte Morris, taking 2 shots.
Two.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're losing by 6. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, nails the triple!
3 points.
Capable of scoring from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire. He doesn't pass it up.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the
At the
clock.
line for your Cavaliers, Bradley Beal, 2 shots.
good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And did you see the maturation of Beal over time? I mean, I noticed it. He added more wrinkles and dimensions to his game. He's an impressive two-guard.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
As part of Black History Month, we have been re-releasing our biographical segments on basketball legends that made a difference in the civil rights movement.
And this week, we have the story of
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. A beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday night basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And the Hornets, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sport.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. They've got Howard. Tobias Harris is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And for the Hornets, Collins is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Ball in at the point. Embiid, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Ball in the corner. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Harden against Ball. Whiteside kicks to Ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Warriors.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Lets it go. They get the rebound. Howard right through the D for the layup.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Ball against Harden. Now here's Ball. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando. Over Harris. The Warriors pull it in. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
That's good from Collins on the assist by Ball.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Robinson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
DiVincenzo.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
That one misses. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Down low, Whiteside, and it's stripped in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Middleton the pass to Harden. Harris outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And another shot. Howard can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Harden kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ball dishes to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Ball, the pass to Walker. Now Collins. Pass the ball. Over to the left wing. Pulled the shot a little in, but the bounce goes his way.
And Ball knows how to distribute the ball. Unintended for sure. An impressive point guard who continues to improve and impress as a passer.
Here's Middleton, and not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Hornets leading by 3. Ball to pass the ball. Over Westbrook. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Middleton outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Westbrook against Ball. Ball with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. The game now all time.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Collins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one, no good. Tie game here in Charlotte. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
You know, coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Now Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Clarkson is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Dario Saric. Then it's Williams. And it's Johnson in at the 3. The pass to Westbrook. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 5, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
He misses the free throw. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And he sinks the second.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Here's Ntilikina. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Ntilikina passes to Bonga. Here's Coffey. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Harden left side. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Passes it to Coffey. Inside. Embiid, the pass to Coffey. Off target from three-point range. Embiid with the steal. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Harden finds Westbrook. Back to Harden. All sorts of time. And he hits the jump shot. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Howard comes in for Johnson, and Middleton subbed in for Russell Westbrook. They push it up 4-on-3. The shot by Middleton, wide open. On the 3 off target. Hornets trailed by 5. Outside, Ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got 6.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Harden bounce pass. The 11-footer, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Ball. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Harris. He kicks to Harden. Pass to Howard. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Harden. Shoots over Ball. Harden, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Back to Ball. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. Avdia comes in for Embiid. Then for the Warriors, Sharch checked in for Howard. Williams comes in for Harris. And it's Clarkson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Sharch. The shot's good.
Dario.
And the Warriors lead by 5.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Ball finds Robinson. Pass to Collins. Fires for 3. George grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Middleton. No good with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. And he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been fatigued. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts and moving the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine, sort of like myself.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid out there with Whiteside. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Harden, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
That's good from Ball.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Ball hits them both. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Howard kicks to Harden. He takes it in, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Outside, Ball. The pass to Whiteside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way now. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Passes it to Howard. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Russell Westbrook comes in for James Harden. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Collins has got the ball here for Charlotte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. It's good.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Charlotte calls timeout. The Warriors making a switch here. Charge is checked in.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Lonzo Ball. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
And here's Walker. Pass to Embiid. There's the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And Walker kicks the ball. There's the pass to Embiid. Over Saric. Embiid, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Yes, that goes in. Charge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfect.
Passes it to Walker. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Good work there as it goes.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Williams, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Chris Middleton comes in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passed the ball. Saric against Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Whiteside comes in for Joel Embiid. And Collins subbed in for Avdija. And Golden State also making a change. James Harden, he's checked in for Williams. .41 seconds left in the third. Ball against Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Collins has got 6.
Man, that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Here's Harden. And the Warriors miss again.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors on top, up by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Good shot, like it's a good shot if you're hot, but we got to execute against these guys because a quick shot or a turnover turns into a 3 at the other end, right? So let's just discern the difference between a great shot and a decent one. Let's get great shots.
LGA, something you hear coaches talk about often, wanting his guys to take high percentage shots.
A smart perspective. It's important that teams concentrate on taking the best shots possible.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Šarić, Harden out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Middleton looking it over to the middle. Howard dishes to Šarić. No good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. To the paint to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Harris is checked in for Šarić. He hits both from the stripe. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Harden against Ball. Fires the 3. And James Harden hits from deep.
You've got to come to expect this from Harden. I mean, he'll take whatever the perimeter defense gives him, and that's the sign of a really smart player.
Charlotte calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Harden. Shot clock at 6. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo Ball, once he catches fire, he can heat up in a hurry. It's tough to throw him off his game.
Middleton outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Ball. And Golden State also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Ball against Harden. Outside Collins. Pass to Embiid. Right side trying to break free. Embiid, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Warriors.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ball, the pass to Robinson. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
Outside Robinson. Down low. Embiid inside, guarded by Harris, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 4 this quarter. Timeout called the Warriors. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Whiteside. Harris's shot is good.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for him.
Stolen by Harden. Fast break, here they come. Middleton on the wing. A miss that time, would have put him up.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Harden the pass to Harris. Middleton for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
And there's the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Robinson for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Ball against Harden. Ball, the pass to Embiid.
Just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding. Getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Embiid. Money!
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knock that one down in a clutch situation.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris passes to Middleton to stop the run. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And he commits the intentional foul.
Lonzo Ball.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Warriors missing. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
culture of the NBA now involves using your platform to speak out for good. That's part of what it means now to play in the NBA. When Craig Hodges was playing, it obviously wasn't. He was one of the very few that saw the platform they had and wanted to use it in this space. You know, his voice wasn't heard in the moment. He planted the seed that has caught on. His legacy will forever be that he was one of the players that started guys.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Number 7, Gary Trent.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K. Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason Tatum already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're going in the wrong direction. The good news, it's still super early in the season. Lots of games still to be played and lots of time to flip the switch.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Clint Capella out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Okoro in at the 2 spot. And for the Bucks, Brandon Clark out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Anthony. And it's Trent in at the 2. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now here's Anthony. Outside Edwards. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
There's Tatum with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And Milwaukee has possession. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Clark. And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark. Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? But bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
He's perfect from the line this time. We played just over a minute here in the first. Russell, the pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. On target from range.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Clark. Outside Edwards. Russell with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And that one's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Now here's Allen. Back to Anthony. Capella with the defensive effort. Russell with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Outside Russell. No luck on that one. Good D by Clark. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Anthony outside. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Anthony, the pass to Edwards. Here's Trent. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Tatum. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Edwards, a pass to Anthony. Trent on the wing. Four on the clock. Three-pointer, Anthony. Knocks down the long J. Anthony's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Porter. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz.
Markelle Fultz.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Pelicans now. Porter with it. Lets it fly. Good. He hits the jumper.
Porter Jr. Assist by
A minute 53 left now in the first quarter. He's covered by Culver. Clock at 6. He shoots it. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Tillman. Here's Porter. Launches a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Milwaukee in the lead. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And it's Tillman with a rebound. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lets it fly. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Pass to Fultz. Back to Jones. Now Fultz. Four on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. They get the rebound. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. Collins, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution. Zach Collins.
Milwaukee. They've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Now Fultz. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
From deep three-point range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 4. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Kevin Porter, Zach Collins out there with Xavier Tillman, and it's Culver in at the 3. Pass to Porter, launches it. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Out to the right wing. There's Fultz with a 3. Collins with the rebound. The Pelicans shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Outside Porter. Jones with the block. Collins against Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got his first points in this one.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Culver with it. Working on Claxton. And rejected. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. Right side Tatum. Kuzma up top. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Clark is checked in for Claxton. Anthony Edwards comes in for Jones. Trent, he's checked in for Thomas. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. The Bucks shooting the rock well at 46%. Edwards, a pass to Clark. And here's Trent. That one's good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Capella. Tatum with it. Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
You know, we saw at Gonzaga, Brandon Clark led the nation in block shots and field goal percentage. Great two-way potential.
And you know, Clark in college was his conference's defensive player of the year. A little undersized, Smitty, but his explosiveness is special.
It is, B.A. He had over a 40-inch vertical at the NBA Combine, and he has great timing. And in today's game, his 6'8" size gives him versatility to guard multiple positions.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Russell to pass to Capella. Tatum against Edwards. And yep, it's good. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Trent outside, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the Bucks miss again.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Russell with the ball. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
That one on Tatum.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his spots on the floor. Find where he's most effective attacking, and once he gets all that sorted, he'll be a more consistent player.
And he makes a first. You know what's interesting, Smitty? Already we're hearing trade rumors, and the season just barely begun.
You know, B.A., when general managers see something that isn't working, they're much quicker to make a move these days.
Craig is checked in for the Pelicans. Both good from the line that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Russell finds Tatum. Rejected by Allen.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Back to Russell. Pass to Capella. From behind the arc. That one is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside Edwards. Over Capella. That one a little long.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Russell to pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Anthony, the pass to Allen. Up and over Russell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Here's Russell. There's a minute 12 left in the second period. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Shooting 2. And they've also gotten a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Thomas misses.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Pass to Porter, trying to get back on track. And the Pelicans miss again.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
4-3. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's the 3. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Tillman's checked in for Capella.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Xavier Tillman.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Claxton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. In transition, here they come. Pass to Collins. He's off on the layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
It's been a surprising first half. They were big underdogs coming in, and they didn't play like it. They were not intimidated. They came out playing like they were supposed to. That's how you got to play. They need to continue that mindset if they want to keep making it happen.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
They couldn't get anything from the offense. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
It's not easy to own a game through your work on the glass, but he's managed to do it thus far.
Here's Russell. Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Jared Allen. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Off the mark there with a three. Well, New Orleans shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Now here's Russell. Back to Tatum. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Capella. Rebounded by Trent.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Again, the miss by Edwards. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Okoro. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. His first shot attempt. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 5 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Craig's checked in. The Pelicans trail. Outside Russell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Fultz, he's checked in for Trent. Here's Anthony. He's got 5. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Looking to end this cold spell. And Edwards with the layup. Edwards has got 10 points.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Russell into the lane. And it's rejected.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Edwards against Tatum. Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony finds Fultz. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
There's always been a lot of talk about Markelle Fultz's shooting, but Grant, one sign as to the strides he's made in his first few years in the league was the upward trend in his free throw shooting.
And when you see that kind of improvement, BA, it speaks to the work he's put in. You don't become a great free throw shooter by accident. It takes time and effort, and Fultz put in plenty of both.
And he hits the first of 3. And the Bucks with some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Clark. Jones comes in for Edwards. And it's Thomas in for Anthony. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. For New Orleans, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Pelicans, Kevin Porter Jr. At the line for 2.
That's good from Porter. Well, there's talk now of how tight officials call the game, Smitty. You think the league would benefit from allowing play to be more physical?
BA, well, I don't think people want physical play to dictate the game, but I would like for, the defense to be able to at least use an arm bar. Maybe not hand check like we did back in the day, but an arm bar just to be able to have the game kind of even out for the defensive players.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Claxton. Outside Fultz. Here's Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. And the Bucks miss again. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Porter against Fultz. Pass to Culver. Jones grabs the board. Milwaukee shooting just 37% so far in this one. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Good whistle there.
Third team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Don't ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line all game long.
One other thing, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they've had it going.
The first one falls.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And that's good as he hits both shots. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Up top, Culver. Clock at 6. Hey, puts up a 3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Craig on the wing. 1 minute left in the third quarter. And there's the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Porter. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Tillman with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Craig passes to Porter. Tries it from 19. Can't connect. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Pelicans 5 right now. We've got Clint Capella. Kevin Porter is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Okoro, and it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. Now here's Jones. Up and over Russell. The offensive rebound. Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. Trent on the wing. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now here's Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
Shooting for New Orleans, Clint Capella, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Capella. And the Bucks with some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Claxton. Edwards comes in for Jones. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Edwards against Russell. Shoots from 14. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 19.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Trent. Anthony against Tatum. Pass to Edwards. And here's Trent. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Okoro. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Allen. In transition. Anthony in the post. Tatum's there. Now Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Allen, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Now here's Russell. Puts it up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Milwaukee's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Tatum against Edwards. Denied by Tatum. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Edwards takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Edwards got 4 points this quarter. Russell against Anthony. Russell, the pass to Tatum. Tipped away. It's stolen by Trent. Russell against Anthony. Pass to Allen. That shot off the mark. Capella with the defensive effort. Now Russell. Outside Tatum. Back to Russell. With the floater. Now here's Capella. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Unable to get that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Anthony outside. There's the block. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
Anthony taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Anthony drops them both. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Clark, the pass to Anthony. And the 17-footer goes down. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Kicks it out to Clark. Edwards against Tatum. 5 to shoot. Up top, Allen. Another shot. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And the basket is good.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Allen, and the Bucks miss again. Tatum against Trent. And it's Tatum missing. Trent with it. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.